again, and once more, welcome to my world, the world of a toddler mom who happens also to love communication studies. Now, who knew that the chaos of parenting actually could help us learn and understand statistics? Today, I'm going to help you to dive into something interesting, which sounds complicated but actually pretty fun once you see it in real action. I'm talking about type 1 and type 2 errors. Let's start simple. In hypothesis testing, we actually have two ideas: the research hypothesis, which is what we think might be true, and the null hypothesis, which is the idea that nothing happens, that there is no real effect. When we collect data, we either reject or we keep the null hypothesis, but sometimes we make mistakes. That's when the type 1 and type 2 errors comes in. The type 1 error happens when we reject the null even though it's actually happened. Let's say false alarm. Picture this: a crash sounds come out of the room and I think that my son broke something. I run into the room thinking that a disaster happened, but then I see that it wasn't my son, but it was the cat. That's a type 1 error, thinking something happened when it didn't. Now, type 2 error is the opposite. It's when we don't reject the null even though it's false. For example, a missed signal, like when my son says, "Mommy, I didn't draw on the wall," and I believe him. 5 minutes later, I find a rainbow painted on the wall. That's a type 2 error, something that did happen, but I didn't notice it. In the research and communication, these errors matters a lot. For example, a PR team might make a type 1 error by announcing a campaign a big success when it actually wasn't, or they might make a type 2 error by canceling a campaign that was actually bringing a lot of engagement. That's why researchers use a 95% confidence level to keep the chance of a type 1 error below 5%. It's like saying, "I'll double check before blaming the toddler next time." So next time when you are analyzing data or investigating mysterious notes at home, remember, type 1 error is believing something happened when it didn't, and type 2 error is missing something that actually did. Either way, in research, just like in parenting, we learn, we test again, and then we keep trying. So keep trying, folks, and have a good evening. Bye!